Hello, Cancer. How are you? This is Priestess May from priestessmay.com, and I'm here to give you your October 2019 reading. So let's go ahead and take a look. So Cancer, you are ruled by the moon. So there's a lot of moon changes going on recently. Obviously the moon changes every single day, but the harvest moon just happened, and you're kind of wondering what's going on with me. Why are things not really going the way that I planned? So let's go ahead and see what your guardian angel collective has to say for you today, Cancer, and how we can move you along, what you need to focus on this month to bring that prosperity and joy into your life. So right away, I just had 4 cards fall out for you. I had the Page of Wands, which tells me that there may be a fire sign involved in this situation. This is a fire sign, which it could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This is a fire sign that has brought you some disappointment. I feel like it could be someone that has brought you some disappointment, or someone who has offered you something, or is chasing something that you don't really want. It's asking maybe to have a relationship with you that you don't really want to have that type of relationship with that person. This may also be a fire sign that recently left your life that's going to be coming back, kind of begging for you to take them back, and you're going to be like, I don't really know if I really want to deal with you again. This feels like a fire sign that is definitely going to come back kind of begging for forgiveness, or I don't think fire signs love to beg, but really asking for forgiveness, really kind of saying, hey, I messed up. I understand that I shouldn't have followed that other thing. I should have just stuck with you. So in October, this fire sign is going to definitely try to get back into your life. And the 4 of Cups is telling me here that you're not really going to want it. You're not really going to want the excuses. You're not really going to want what they have to say. But Spirit is telling me here that you should follow your intuition. They're saying that you should follow your intuition, but be careful that you're not following your paranoia or your ego. Okay, Cancer, you can be a very intuitive sign, but when you are not balanced, you follow your ego, and it's very dangerous to follow your ego, because in following your ego, you could end up damaging yourself worse. Okay, so make sure that it's really that your intuition is telling you, that your spirit is telling you that you shouldn't work with this person, or that you shouldn't get back together with this person, and not just your ego. I do see that this is a situation that could end up very beneficial for you, that this is something that is an opportunity, but I do also feel like this person has a lot of things to learn from you. So there is the 6 of Wands showing that you both can have really great recognition together. You can be recognized as a really great couple, or as great workmates. This could be a really great opportunity. This could be either a gift from Spirit for you, or a financial gift, a new opportunity that you're being given financially. So if you're looking to get a new job, this is telling me that it's possible that this fire sign is going to offer you a new opportunity, a new job. It may not be a job that you want, but it may be a job that you need right now. And it's actually going to allow you to get to the point where you want to go. On the relationship side, if it was a working relationship, or if it was a personal relationship, Spirit is saying make sure that you do set expectations, because this fire sign doesn't really know what he wants. If this is a work friend or a colleague or a relationship, they're saying this fire sign really doesn't quite know exactly what he wants. So it's very important to realize that you need to set very clear expectations with them, because they're still in that adventure mode, like they're still searching. But Spirit, the High Priestess is coming up here talking about trusting your intuition. This is a test. I keep getting from your ancestral energy collective that this is a test. This is a test for you. This is a test to see if you would just fall for anything right away. This is a test for balancing your yin and yang, or your light and your shadow. This is a test to balance your ego and your higher self. So you have to really, really make sure that you are listening to the higher self when you make this decision as to whether this fire sign needs to come back into your life, or whether you're listening to your ego, okay? Also, if you are going to allow this fire sign back into your life, whether it's in a business situation, or whether it is in a relationship situation, you need to make sure that we are setting expectations and that you are forgiving this person and allowing the situation to move on and not keep bringing it up. Because if you do hold that resentment, it's going to show in your work together or your relationship together. It's very important to think about those key factors. Let's go ahead and see. However, I do feel that this fire sign is very remorseful, and if you do take them back, now not every one of you, but if you do get back in that relationship, you won't regret it. I don't feel like you will regret. They have learned their lesson from what Spirit is telling me. But you have to put your foot down. You have to put your foot down, and not in a disrespectful way, in a very respectful way. To be fair to both you and I, we must have these expectations, is what should really be coming out of your mouth. So let's go ahead and see what the Moon Goddess has to say for you today. Let's go ahead and see what the Moon Goddess is saying should be your focus for the month of October, in this beautiful month where the veil is so thin and is so great. It's such a great time to continue and expand your spiritual journey. Let's go ahead and see. Focus on the realizations and surrender to Spirit. Alrighty, so the card of realizations, remembering that you hold the key and the lock to everything in your life, and you can either open doors for yourself or close them for yourself. So it's very important to realize that you have to really be fair, and that you have to treat everyone fairly, but above all, you have to remember that not everything you want is meant for you. Not everything that you necessarily desire is really what Spirit is trying to bring into your life. Sometimes people are taken out of your life, or people are put in your life for a reason, and you have to allow that Spirit to guide you. Okay, so the realizations, a lot of realizations will come this month, which tells me that you definitely need to do some journaling. I suggest journaling for every single zodiac sign, because journaling is really a great time to make some realizations. It's really a great time to do some release. I do feel that you are going to be traveling between the worlds this month. This card right here reminds me of traveling between the worlds, of traveling between spirit and the material world. So a lot of you Cancers, you're going to be really traveling. If you have been working on developing spiritually, you're going to be doing that traveling, that hedge witching, where you're jumping between worlds, and that is going to be really amazing for you this month. And the number 3 keeps coming up here, which is a symbol for me that this is definitely divinely guided. You are at the point where these realizations are all divinely guided, so pay attention, especially around the waxing moon. Now, around the waning moon, Spirit is going to ask you to surrender. So you can look up when the waxing moon and the waning moon is this month. You can Google that. But it's going to ask you to surrender to the universe. Surrender. Just surrender and allow Spirit to bring things into your life. Sometimes it's better to just stop and stop. If you've done everything in your power and things are not going in the direction that you wanted them to, that tells you that Spirit needs you to stop and listen. Stop and listen with your heart. Stop and listen with your gut, and just listen. When you stop and listen and you surrender to that energy of the universe, you will know what to do next. All right? That is your message for October 2019, my beautiful Cancers. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on priestessmay.com. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, so it's not going to apply to everyone, and that's okay. But for those of you who it does apply to, I hope this message helps you, and I hope that you have all the beautiful realizations and that you've learned how beautiful it is to surrender to Spirit. Many blessings, and have a beautiful October.